In the last class, we were discussing about infective endocarditis. What is infective endocarditis?
Infection of valve.
Valvular infection. Any specific valve or does it affect all the valves? अच्छा, what are the
Metal valves are specific.
metal valve में होता है और aortic valve में भी होता है. Okay, what is the
Metal
causes? What are the causes?
Bacteria.
Mhm.
Streptococcus.
So based on the causes, you can divide infective endocarditis into two, right?
So there are two causes. One is infective age and sub-infective.
There is the acute form. No, not exactly based on the cause itself, but the causes are mainly streptococci and staphylococci. Mostly streptococci. Beta streptococci करता, कभी-कभी pneumococci, gonococci, enterococci भी करता. Then you have staph. So you have acute type of infective endocarditis and you have subacute. What is the difference between them? What is the difference between acute and subacute endocarditis?
In acute to highly damaged occurs. Causes
इसमें डैमेज
streptococcus.
ज़्यादा है. Okay. And this is caused by streptococci. कैसा हो रहा है ये? How is acute occurring and how is subacute occurring? What is the progression?
It causes infection and leads to vegetation.
हाँ नहीं वो करेक्ट है बेटा ऐसे नहीं बोल रही. See what I'm telling asking you is now we are telling अच्छा I'll tell you the difference then you'll understand. Acute is caused by a much more highly virulent organism and that way it occurs in a healthy heart. Correct. यहाँ पर there is a patient who has a properly functioning heart and उनके अंदर because of that highly virulent organism the patient is suffering from endocarditis. Whereas in subacute the organism is mostly a commensal. Okay, just a streptococcus cell. That fellow lives in your body normally, especially in the mouth. And because of injury, that this thing, what do you call, the organism may enter systemic circulation, and once it is entering systemic circulation, it is able to reach all the way up to your blood, wherein it has to meet the scenario where the immune system of the patient is also not proper and their heart is slightly damaged, meaning they have some other comorbid condition, specifically cardiovascular comorbid condition. वो condition में subacute होता है and subacute takes much more longer as well. Acute will the manifestations also will be much more quicker. Subacute will take time. It can take years sometimes. Okay, so I hope now you understood the difference between acute and subacute this thing, endocarditis. Subacute दूसरी चीजों से भी हो सकता है. It can happen through catheterization. It can happen through genitourinary infection, basically catheterization से, cytoscopy से, obstetric procedure, obstetrical procedures से. It can happen through normal delivery or abortions. It can happen from gastrointestinal infection, biliary tract infection. ये पूरे causes से subacute होता है. और क्या बोले थे? What are the changes that you see on valves in endocarditis?
Lesions will be present.
Lesions are seen, and you see something called vegetations, right? What are those vegetations called? Do you see vegetables on your heart valve? What are those vegetations? What is the vegetation that grows on a valve in endocarditis? I told you about a term called verrucare. You'll see beady vegetations. Those vegetations are essentially bacteria. They go on the valve, they start growing on the valve, they attach to the valve and they start growing on the valve and they form bead-like structures. Okay? Those are called verrucare vegetations of your infective endocarditis, and they might vary in between a few millimeters to a few centimeters, and they can vary in color as well. For a gray color vegetation, essentially they are bacteria. Bacterial colony is growing very big and visible to the eye, naked eye, sometimes. You have gray or greenish color, irregularly shaped. Sometimes there'll be single, most of the time there'll be multiple. Okay, multiple vegetations like that present on the valve itself. Now, if you look at the area, the microscopic area of the vegetation, you'll be able to see something like this. I'll show you one image. ऐसा रहता. Now, this is the valve itself. Your mitral valve, for example, दिए यहाँ पर left atrium है, यहाँ पर mitral valve दिखा रहे हैं. Now, that vegetation, the outermost layer of that vegetation will be, outer cap बोलते हैं, outer zone भी बोलते हैं उसको. That outer layer of cap, it consists of eosinophilic material. Okay, you will also find a few fibrin strands. You will find platelets present inside that outer layer. Directly underneath that layer will be basophilic zone. Okay, this contains a lot of colonies of bacteria, mainly bacterial colonies रहते हैं, and this area will have basophils as well. Hence the name basophilic zone. Underneath that, the deepest zone, that will be your non-specific inflammatory reaction. यहाँ पर proper inflammatory cells are involved, dead cells will be present. यहाँ पर site of inflammatory reaction ये है, the deepest zone. जैसा आप बाहर जाते जाएंगे, non-specific area होते जाएगा. So just outside the inflammatory zone will be your bacterial colony. Just outside your bacterial colonies will be the fibrinous zone, eosinophilic fibrin and platelet zone. So this is one vegetation. ऐसे several vegetations are seen on the on the valves. One valve can have a single vegetation, or it can have several beady vegetation, bead-like vegetation present on itself. Okay, so that is what you can see in infective endocarditis. ये समझ में आया या do you want me to repeat again? Okay. That completes our this thing with the endocarditis. So just that part was left. The observation of vegetation. What would be the layers representing vegetation? We go to the next topic now, which is atherosclerosis. So atherosclerosis is a condition in which fat and cholesterol start getting deposited in and around blood vessels. Okay, mostly in blood vessels, being big white blood vessels, but it is a problem by definition. It will be the accumulation of fat and cholesterol in the blood vessel, which is causing blockage of blood flow in the blood vessel. All right. Now this will primarily affect the intima, जो tunica intima रहता, tunica intima of large and medium sized vessels. तो ये जो large and medium sized vessels है, उसमें क्या होता है? Let us suppose this is the tunica intima. I am only drawing the intima here. It has two more layers above it and below it. So यहाँ पर क्या होता? Slowly fat will start getting accumulated. So now one thing you need to remember about atherosclerosis is that its cause is a little sketchy, in the sense that it is not completely clear how atherosclerosis occurs. We know what happens in it and how the development of atherosclerosis occurs, but what is the first event? वो clearly नहीं मालूम है. What we do know is that most popular theory is that there will be some sort of damage to tunica intima, okay, the endothelial layer of tunica intima. वहां से क्या होता है? If a person who has higher amount of body fat, body circulating lipids ज़्यादा है, cholesterol ज़्यादा है, that will start getting deposited there. So for example, I will draw this again in a slightly different way. Let us suppose this is the tunica intima, and it has a small layer of damage here. ठीक है, ये जो spot दिख रहा है आपको, दिस इज द डैमेज्ड एरिया, ठीक है। यहाँ पर क्या होता, नाउ दिस इज अ थियरी, ओके, यू कैनॉट कंफर्म व्हाट इज द कॉज बिकॉज देयर आर मल्टीपल कॉजेस। यहाँ से स्लोली लिपिड्स आर कमिंग and they are getting accumulated. One or two lipid layers, one or two lipid molecules are coming inside from the damaged area into the intima. अब यहाँ पर क्या होता? See, this disease itself will occur mostly in your medium and large arteries. So the most affected ones will be your coronary arteries and your cerebral arterial system. Because of which the effects, clinical syndromes also that you see will be because of ischemia in these regions. तो या तो पेशेंट को अगर कोरोनरीज में अथरोस्क्लेरोसिस हो रहा तो उनको हार्ट अटैक आता, या फिर if it is a cerebral infarct, it is infarction because of atherosclerosis in cerebral arterial system, the patient will have a stroke. Okay? Stroke is stroke is a neurological problem because of cardiological manifestation. Okay? To put it in one perspective, because there is a cardiovascular problem, it is creating problems in your neurological organ system. Okay. Okay, brain में problem हो रहा है essentially, and the clinical symptoms also you see will be neurological. So because there is damage to your brain and stroke, the clinical symptoms you see पैरालिसिस होता है, ट्रेमर्स आते, थोड़े लोगों को सीजर्स आते, फेशियल पैल्सी होती, the muscles will start twitching, the slurred speech होता, fast symptoms आने लगते, FAST, facial facial twitching, ataxia, ऊपर slurred speech, all of that. So loss of balance, all that will happen. So anyway, this is because atherosclerosis is occurring in the main two big blood vessels. Now यहाँ पर होता क्या? यहाँ तक समझ में आया? This is only the introduction of atherosclerosis. Okay? Atherosclerosis is a very not big for you, but it is kind of deep. Essentially मैं क्या बोला, यहाँ पर ऐसा ब्लड वेसल रहती है, ब्लड वेसल का जो ट्यूनिका इंटिमा रहता है वहाँ पर फैट आके जमा हो, ठीक है। देयर आर रोमिंग लिपिड्स, कोलेस्ट्रॉल, and if someone has very high amount of blood lipids or they have very low amount of HDL, circulating HDL, or they have high amounts of cholesterol, they are at a higher risk of development of atherosclerosis. See, if you talk about the causes in general, there are several causes. One is age, why this is happening. Okay, क्यों हो रहा, कब हो रहा? The age definitely plays a big role. Okay, people who are over 40 years of age, उनके अंदर generally you start seeing atheromatous plaques developing. Okay, gender plays a role. So in general, men are more susceptible than women to develop atherosclerotic plaque. Even if you take with age, let's suppose men who are in their 40s are almost 3 times at more risk in contracting atherosclerosis compared to women. Okay? Men and women, both, let's suppose you have 2 people, one man and one lady, and both of them are 40 years old or in their 40s, first decade of their life. The man will have a 3 times higher risk of development of atherosclerosis and the complication of atherosclerosis compared to a lady. Now, this is mainly attributed to high amounts of estrogen and high amounts of HDL in women. Women generally have higher amounts of HDL and higher amount of estrogen. Estrogen has cardioprotective effects. Okay? It will help you make sure that your heart is functioning properly and the blood vessels are functioning properly. It also has a general anti-atherogenic influence. Okay? It will stop atheromas from being formed. That is why women are at a lesser risk or a lower risk compared to, at least premenopausal women are at a lower risk when compared to men. There will be genetic factors if you have a faulty gene, उसके अंदर होता है familial factors होते हैं, familial and racial factors. If there is atherosclerosis, especially conditions like diabetes, hypertension, if it runs in the family, there's a good chance that you will also inherit atherosclerosis. Black people in general have less severe atherosclerosis when compared to white. That will be the racial part. Okay? जो African Americans रहते और any black person for that matter, I don't mean Indian black, I mean African Americans are that lineage, Senegalese and all of that. उन लोगों के अंदर the risk and in general severity of atherosclerosis is lesser than Caucasians or whites. hyperlipidemia is directly responsible. So if someone has higher amount of cholesterol, they have hypercholesterolemia. That is directly proportional to atherosclerosis. ठीक है, वो अगर ज्यादा रहा तो there is a much higher risk of the patient developing atherosclerosis. They'll develop it much quicker as well. If they have hypertension, especially if their systolic pressure is over 160 mmHg and essentially if their blood pressure is over 160 by 95, they are at 5 times higher risk compared to a normal individual. If there is a person who has blood pressure 160 by 95, they are at a 5 time higher risk compared to a normal healthy individual in development of atherosclerosis. Blood vessels will get damaged if your blood pressure is very high. ठीक है, जैसा जितना ज्यादा प्रेशर रहेगा आपकी एंडोथेलियम को भी डैमेज करेगा वो प्रेशर. ठीक है, that is why 120 by 90 is normal. Anything above that will start damaging your blood vessels. And at one point, the damage will become so severe that we cannot neglect it. It will start causing other complications. If the patient is a smoker, higher risk. Diabetes mellitus, any type of diabetes, type 1 or type 2. वो diabetes, the patients who have diabetes, they generally contract atherosclerosis at a younger age compared to people who don't have it. Okay. Normally atherosclerosis 40s 50s में आता लोगों को, जिनको डायबिटीज है उन लोगों को जल्दी आता, maybe mid-30s, and sometimes even younger. So essentially what happens with atherosclerosis is you will see 4 or 5 different types of changes. The first thing, as I told you, you will start seeing lipid entering into this layer of intima. ठीक है, tunica intima इधर है, यहाँ पर आपका blood है. Let us suppose this is the lumen which contains blood. ठीक है, this is the tissue space. These are the layers of your blood vessel. ठीक है, tunica intima, tunica media, tunica externa. Initially, fatty streaks and dots can be seen on intima. Lipids and fats, they will start to slightly accumulate inside the tunica intima. And bear in mind that this fat is a foreign material in your tunica intima. Inside your tunica intima, there is not supposed to be any fat molecules. The lipid molecules should not be present there. The problem with that is, whenever these foreign molecules will come, macrophages will get activated. Okay? Essentially, monocytes will come into this area. They will turn into a macrophage. Okay? And they will eat this fat cell. Your fat, okay, I hope you are following me. See, what is happening is fat is coming and getting deposited inside the tunica intima. I'm telling you, I'm explaining how development of atherosclerotic plaque occurs. Okay? Or how an atheroma is formed essentially. इसको atheroma बोलते हैं या atherosclerotic plaque बोलते हैं. Atherosclerotic plaque. Now, in some textbooks, you will also find it as fibrous plaque या fibrofatty plaque. बहुत सारे नाम हैं. ठीक है, atheromatous plaque बोलते हैं, atherosclerotic plaque बोलते हैं, atheroma बोलते हैं. All of them refer to the same thing. So essentially, what is happening is first fat molecules are coming and getting deposited inside the tunica intima because of whatever reason. Your intima is getting damaged and these fat molecules are coming and getting deposited inside. Once they get deposited inside, see, they should not be present inside your tunica intima. They are a foreign entity. They are a foreign entity inside your intima. So what will happen is your body will trigger your immune system and monocytes will undergo diabetes. They will come, so an inflammatory reaction starts. Monocytes enter into this area. Macrophages, they turn into macrophages, and these macrophages will start consuming these fat cells. And once they start consuming these fat cells, they will turn into special type of cells. So अब ये macrophage के अंदर fat आ गया ना, this fellow will be called a foam cell. Okay, macrophages which have lipids inside them, which have phagocytosed high amounts of lipids inside them, those cells will be called foam cells. Now, eventually, what will happen is slowly a more aggressive inflammatory reaction starts taking place. वहाँ पर inflammatory damage होने लगता. You will start seeing gelatinous lesions. Okay, in that area, as fatty streaks start to increase in number, you will start seeing gelatinous lesion develop in the intima. This is mainly occurring. Let us suppose we take the aorta. Okay, क्योंकि जो main coronary arteries है, वो बड़े-बड़े blood vessels है, उनके अंदर होने का ज़्यादा चांस रहता है atherosclerosis. Now let us suppose this is happening in the aorta, and eventually what will happen is यहाँ पर you will start seeing jelly-like lesions in the intima because of this damage. Okay, so let us suppose these green lines represent gelatinous lesions, the gelatinous damage on the intima. Till here it is fine. See what will happen is slowly, more and more fat will start getting accumulated, more foam cells will come into picture, more lesions will occur, and the size of this will start increasing. So यहाँ पर क्या होता? This fellow will start looking like this. Let me put it this way. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर क्या हो रहा है? Inflammatory reaction हो रहा है, fat cells accumulate हो रहे. See, slowly, this fellow is starting to block the blood vessel. ठीक है, ये accumulate होके fat. You will also see a few more macrophages coming into the area. You will see more fibrin strands coming into the area. You will see more lesions appearing in the area. A proper inflammatory reaction occurs. Slowly, what will happen is, at one point of time, the endothelium will not be able to bear that much pressure, and it will rip. यहाँ पर एक जगह ये ब्रेक हो जाता है endothelium. ठीक है, तो क्या हो रहा है? Essentially, wherever this endothelium is breaking, these fat cells and these foam cells are being exposed to blood. Now, one thing you need to know about fat cells, lipids, and cholesterol and foam cells is that they are very. Hey guys, I got disconnected out. We'll do one thing. The internet is really unstable here. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay. So, read up on atherosclerosis, the causes and all. I'll do tomorrow. We'll continue with the pathology tomorrow. All right. आपकी अटेंडेंस देना है. कंप्लीट दे जाए. हाँ.